Okay, so this is what the foundation is looking like. You can kind of see my pimple there. It's not covered completely. I have a little bit of redness. I could build up the foundation more, but I want it to look more skin-like, like this, like just a nice thin layer of the foundation. The sponge soaked up a lot of it, and I know my sponge is disgusting and grimy. I need to get a new one, and it's stained from red lipstick and stuff. So yeah, but this is what the foundation looks like. It's Zendaya's favorite foundation. She says she likes this because it isn't very heavy on her face. She doesn't like to fill her foundation, and I agree. It's very long lasting. So this is in a project pan. I thought I would get a little use on it. I'm gonna go in with my Chanel bronzer. This is the La Beige Cream Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream and 390 Soleil Tan Bronze, which is the lightest shade. I'm thinking of picking up the deeper shade. I've seen some girls who were kind of fair on TikTok, and they were using the darkest bronzer as a contour. So I'm interested in picking that up. But I'm interested in picking that up, but I'm gonna use this Morphe, what is this, H1 brush. That was... As you can tell, it shows up on my skin and it's very orangey, but once everything else is on, it kind of just almost blends in with my skin tone, which sometimes I'm going for that like clean girl look or whatever. Don't want to look super bronzy, just want to look a little put together. But yeah, if I'm any tanner, this isn't gonna work. So I kind of want to get a darker shade. Let me know if you've tried this and what shade you use and what foundation shade you are. And this is more of a cream to powder formula. This is scented in case you are wondering and are sensitive to scent, but I'm looking pretty bronzy nice. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna quickly go over the top of my lashes with my Gucci mascara. It's a trick I learned over on Instagram, but it was a what is it called? Repost from a TikTok. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a combination of this Tom Ford lipstick that I'm gonna use as a cream blush. As you see, it's very pretty. And this one is in the shade, it's their lip color Rouge à Lait and 14 Sable Smoke, which is a nice lipstick if you're doing a very smoky eye and you need like a light pink on your lips. And I'm gonna use a little bit of Cheeky by Merit Beauty. And currently, when I'm filming this on the 27th, they're giving these as free sample, little mini sample trial sizes on the Sephora website. This is the highlighter. I thought this was the blush. Okay, I have it over here. Now I'm going in. Oh no, this is Biscuit. I must have put it back. Oh no, I have it right here. This is Dodo Doodoo, however you say it, by Westman Atelier, which is a more mauve shade. Okay, I look crazy right now, but we're gonna blend this in. Usually I will blend it one at a time. I don't know if I should use my sponge because I don't want it to get more stained. Where's my foundation brush? I guess I'll just use this foundation brush right here by Paddington. And I'm just gonna work this in. I would usually use a sponge, but kind of don't want to stain my sponge anymore. I gotta replace it. So yeah, just giving ourselves a nice flush. It's kind of dragging down, but don't worry, we're gonna apply some concealer down there to kind of drag it up. Not drag it up, but clean it up. Okay, you see it's dragged down a little too much. Just applying some to our nose, whatever's left on the brush. and a cute little flush nose. Very Hailey Bieber-esque. What do you guys think so far? I'm gonna go in with this Giorgio Armani. This is the Power Fabric Concealer. It's very lightweight on the eye, since I'm going for that very lightweight, fresh feeling type of makeup. I'm gonna apply this to my face to brighten up anything that looks a little dull and needs a little brightening, and I want to project more. And we're also going to use this to clean up. I'm usually using my Dior Backstage concealer for this. I haven't tried this with this concealer, but we're gonna try it out. And that looks like a crazy amount of concealer, but let's blend it. Now that I blended in all my concealer, my blush doesn't look as heavy. The bottom of my face is cleaned up and it's not being dragged down anymore. It doesn't really look like I'm wearing a ton of bronzer. So what I'm gonna do is whatever's left on my cream little foundation brush thing, I'm just going to kind of drag it everywhere to whatever color is left. I'm just gonna apply a little bit so we can look a little bronzed again. Don't worry, we're gonna go in with powder bronzer and that's gonna liven our face up. My son needed another snack break. I got some for mommy too. So yeah, super good. You get those in the big 90 pack. The big 90 pack at Sam's. So good. I'm going with this powder. This is the Flower Powder by Beauty Bakery. It's in the shade Oat Translucent. I'm officially trying to project pan this. This might go into a project pan if I don't finish it before then. I'm taking some on my sponge and I'm going to press it in so we can bake. It's not really baking because I'm going to take it off. It's not going to be on there very long. Kind of mostly on the places that I want it to be bright. Going in with my Chanel bronzer. This is the Le Beige Oversized Healthy Glow Sunkissed Medium Bronzer. Using this Lexi brush, I'm going to grab a little bronzer to kind of shape my nose a little bit. Okay, we're gonna dust off everything that we just put on. I can't remember if I bronzed my forehead with the powder, so let me just do that really quickly. Okay, now we can finish dusting this stuff away. Okay, my bronzer looks a little harsh right here. Let me take my bronzer brush and try to not make that as harsh. This side looks pretty good, right? Our blush is mostly just here. I don't want to apply those creams over the top, even though some of those are very good over the top. So I'm going to take my powder or blush. And we'll take the pink one and the coral one. And my dog's hair is on it. He doesn't even come in this room. How is that possible? It's on my lip too. Let's take the more coral one first. Like this on the backs of our cheeks. Because I kind of want to keep that rosiness in the front. These are matte blushes. But as you can see, I have a little bit of tan, so it's not going to look very orange and harsh on my skin. It's almost like blending in with the bronzer, looking super cute. So that was coral. Now going in with the 001 pink. This one's always out of stock. Using the same brush so they can kind of just fuse together. This is what the shade looks like. I'm going to, let's see, put a little bit back here. Same to the other side. And then we're going to focus most of the rest in the front. And I kind of lost the pinkness that I had on my nose. So I'm just going to wiggle it here. And then kind of do a little sweeping W motion. Why not a little bit everywhere? Make it look like we're kind of pink on different places. Okay. Let's go in on my highlight really quickly. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes first though. My eyelashes curler is disgusting, so don't come for me right now. And I need to clean it. I cleaned it last week and it's dirty again. So yeah, major difference. And then this other one. And if my eyelashes don't come out the way I want them to, I curl them 2 or 3 times. But this is pretty good. I think they look decent. They're standing up very thick with that Tarte one. I liked how it complemented the Gucci. So if you own both, go ahead and use both. If you don't, don't go out and buy them. Just use what you got. And, you know, when you run out, if you want to try them, then cool. I'm going to use my Rub de Camila highlighter. This is my favorite highlighter. It's the one I reach for every single day. If I want a glam makeup look, if I want an everyday makeup look, any type of look. This highlighter just goes with my skin so well. This highlighter goes with my skin very well. It complements any type of look. I like using it on my inner corner, on my face, on my everywhere. I'm kind of liking the matte cheek. I may not even go for a glowy cheek. I don't know. We gotta see. I got another dog hair right here. Can you see it? Dog hair everywhere. My dog's white too, if you haven't noticed. Yeah, that looks good. I think we're gonna do eyebrows really quickly. Let's see. I'm trying to use up this one in a project pan. I believe this is in 12 Pans of Christmas, which is an ABH little brow definer, which is a chunkier tip, which I'm not a big fan of. So I'm just going to underline my brows. You see how it just arched them a little bit. ABH brow gel. KKW lip liner, which is in a project pan. Chanel Boy, which I've just been loving so much. I've been using it for the past week and a half. Project pan, this is Blankety. There's a dog hair in the air. This is in Deca Panning. I've been obsessed with NARS Orgasm lip gloss. This is like my 4th day in a row wearing it. Kind of matches my top here. Love the consistency, the formula, the color, the effect that it gives my lips. I'm not gonna set this because it's pretty matte, and as my oils come through during the day, it's just gonna give me a nice glowy appearance overall. So yeah, here is the final look. Let me know what you think. Oh, let me grab something really quickly. This and the lip liner are the last two things in my 22 and 2022 project pan. So this is a perfume by Jo Malone Fig and Lotus Flower Cologne. There's a little tiny bit, can't really even see, so we're gonna call this an empty. Oh no, nothing's coming out. It's an empty. I was trying to finish this off. But yeah, the only thing left in my 22 and 2022 project pan is this lip liner. So we're almost there. That was everything from me today.